Welcome to Prism Equality News. I'm your host, Shakora Kemen. As you know, the United Nations is deciding whether the events going on in Sudan should be called genocide or not. The United Nations has decided that no, those events should not be called a genocide, but Queen Shakora thinks differently and thinks that they should be called a genocide. She has decided that individually, as our own nation, Prism Equality is going to help fight against the genocide happening in Darfur. We're going to send troops over as soon as possible. Most people in Prism Equality do not know what's happening in Darfur. Darfur is a region of Sudan. It's in West Sudan and borders with the nation Chad. In Darfur, there's ethnic conflict between nomadic hunters and hunters that stay in the same region. These two groups conflict as to what land should be reserved for people who move around and those who don't. In addition to that issue, there are also issues between the Arabic northerners of northern Sudan and those who are Christian in southern Sudan. These different conflicts have caused Sudan to separate into different regions. There's North Sudan, South Sudan, Western Darfur, and other different regions. The Sudanese government has funded a militia called the Janjaweed, who are trained and armed by the government of Sudan as well as the Sudanese military. They're separate, but they work together. These two militia groups invade different villages in Darfur, burning down their villages and destroying crops and everything, making it impossible for people to live in these nations. These atrocities and many others, such as rape and killing, happen every day in these regions. Queen Shakora is very upset that the United Nations has not called these different things a genocide and urges Prism Equality to support her with her working to end the genocide in Darfur.